here. Positioning is going to be crucial, especially on recharge, such a setup-heavy map. So we'll look to see who's going to capitalize.
Absolutely, and yeah, and Louis V Titan here, 1 kill on the board already. We're following him, just posted up in Hydro, just chasing off someone there now into blue pipes. A very crucial area for this first hill is C plat, so very wise not overextending at the start there, waiting for the fight to come to them, but unfortunately peeked out by 2 lottery players.
Yeah, Louis VT trying to hold back Hydro there. It's going to be so crucial for these first 2 hills even, as the next hill is going to be on C plat, so you're going to watch both teams try to stay alive here in the back of Hydro.
Absolutely, and we're what, maybe a third of the way through the first hill, and things are kind of going back and forth quite a bit. We're seeing both teams trying to get as much map control as they can before stepping their little toesies onto that hill. And FL Shady here, looking to get a kill on... looking to get that kill on C plat, but I'd say he'd want that one back as Centennials look to be getting the foothold on this hill.
Yeah, it looks like Centennials here. They are down a man, but they do kind of have the positioning for this hill. Looking to challenge him and not give up this first hill easy. Nice to see him kind of going back and forth here early on.
Yeah, and we're seeing now that Lottery really getting a lot of time on this hill. Maybe a little bit too eager to set up for this next hill here. Could cause a bit of a problem. Don't want to get the yips, but with only a few seconds remaining, it looks like they're going to be able to capture this first hill.
Yeah, you can see Lottery there. They were able to eat a lot of the clock there and get some time in the hill. They were fighting from the hill a lot more, whereas Centennials was kind of focusing on the positioning a little bit more, and so you have to think maybe just holding it down at C plat was a little bit more on top of the mind than stepping their toesies in the hill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do indeed. So it's now 2v2 on the map, and with Lottery set up here on C, it's going to be a lot of fighting coming from bridge, as it looks like the spawns have been trapped into A, and this push through Hydro looks like it could be beneficial. I think FL Shady is being a bit too greedy here, hoping to get the remote debt. But and it doesn't pay off. There was a lot of damage that could have been dealt there. A lot of help that could have been provided to his teammates around C. And yes, they've almost capped the hill here, but they've granted just a very strong position here for Centennials off the back of that.
Yeah, Lottery was definitely in a position, I think, there to kind of finish out this second hill, but it looks as if Centennials able to push through control, lay down the damage, and now they have the positioning here as Lottery is spawning outside of B. So Centennials here looking to hold it down and control in Hydro.
Yeah, and it's very important here now that these 2 players live on Hydro. Some very good work there, trying to avoid as much damage as possible. Gets back onto the hill, but unfortunately, there's someone on the bridge waiting for them. And that's 2 dead now, and Centennials might be in or have a very strong position to be able to just pick up those last 2 seconds, and there it goes. 2-0 for the side of Lottery, and yeah, they're really taking control of this game now.
Yeah, super heads up play by Lottery and other teams. You know, they're just looking at the hill lane. Oh, he didn't have to do it to him like that.
Oh my man, what a shot. Kind of opens everything up here now, as all 4 dead for Lottery. Could be a substantial hold here for Centennials, but they just need to make sure that they're set up and ready for the attack. A is a very nice place to set up for this hill, so once you're in, it's kind of hard to get you out. And it looks like that's proving to be the case. This A cap push looks like it's going to be a little too late, and oh yes, there we go. We love to see it. The shock rifle really showing up, bro.
Yeah, Generic definitely heating up right now. He's 9-5, using that shock rifle and laying down some damage. He was able to clear out A. They locked down the A spawns, and like you said, A is a really difficult one to break if you're spawning on the outside. And Generic's still going off right now. 4 down.
Yeah, Casey's really kind of picking his team up with this performance here in the last few moments. 11-5 now. Just, you know, giving his team the ability to play around the slays. And you know, I always say it's nice having plenty of, or like having a very high slay lead, but if you don't have the efficiency to back it up, then there's no point really. And it looks to me that Centennials might be just about getting back into this. Like when it comes to slaying, like they seem pretty efficient. They've just been kind of a little behind on the merry-go-round that can happen at the start of a game, but they're stepping in here, and it looks like it could be a strong position for them. Oh, exactly. I say that though.
Oh, you call? Oh, let's go. Man, the slays are definitely picking up for Centennials there. But John able to survive all of the chaos, and he's going to get some hill time here and probably get the spawns. But yeah, I mean, if you were looking at just on paper here, the stats, double-digit kills for Centennials, 3 of their players, and lottery, they're still waiting for someone to get double digits. You would think Centennials would be having control of this map, but that's not the case.
Yeah, and I think it's a testament to lottery to be able to capture, like, you know, those first couple of hills. It did look like early team fights seemed to go the way of lottery, and that gave them enough to perfect shots there from Generic, and it looks like it's going to grant his team some time on the hill, and shots onto Gorfiend there, just backing them off the angle. And with this camo, I think it's going to be very difficult for them to do anything about this cap.
Yeah, way to bounce back for Centennials, being down 0-2 and then just straight locking it down. It seems as if ever since Generic got that shock rifle and put it to good use, the momentum of this game has definitely gone in the opposite direction in favor of Centennials.
Yeah, and Syzygy just finds the timing there on the 2 players in A, gets shots down onto Pooch, and down he goes. Yeah, so now 4v3 on the map. FL Shady goes down, all 4 dead now for lottery, and things are looking to swing in the other direction here now. It looks like just some great performances here on the side of Centennials now being capitalized on, and I think, you know, when it comes to game 1 in HRL, you always have to remember that these are amateur players, so game 1 could very well be a warm-up game for a lot of these players.
Yeah, for sure. And I think, you know, Centennials here, you can kind of tell they're starting to really cook up a little bit here. They have control of back A here. They're trying to push and clear it out.
Oh,
and getting a stick on Meatwad.
Oh my god. Excellent. That could have just bought them the hill there. Excellent stop there at A. And now F1 Shady looks like has the world on his shoulders here, trying to do anything to stop this whirlpool cap, but is unable to do so. And now with Centennials moving pretty quickly here, it could be a very difficult end to the match here for lottery.
Yeah, you know, and if I'm lottery, I gotta be thinking here, you know, what did we do on the first 2 hills on the first round going for this King of the Hill? And you know, who knows, maybe this is their chance to kind of bounce back to what was working at the beginning of this game.
Absolutely, and you saw Gorfiend there ignore the disruptor, and I can understand why. They murdered my boy. I love the disruptor, and now it's dead. And unfortunately, we don't get to see much of it anymore in HRL. So yeah, and that led to maybe a 2-2 split here. Things are getting very punchy now, very back and forth. No real setups yet being able to be accrued for either team, and a lot of just chip time going back and forth between these 2 teams.
Yeah, and Centennials here, you know, they've always been getting the slays throughout this match, but it seems as if every time they get one, there's a domino effect against lottery, and they're able to get 2, 3 down, and now you're seeing them taking some chunks of the hill right now.
Absolutely, and like when you are spawning an A in this hill, you know, you can kind of find yourself in a miserable position, and it just shows out there because they were able to box them into A, kill them every time they got out.
Whereas objective game, you know, it's all centralized in one spot, so we'll see how lottery comes out on this one. Definitely wanting to even the series.
Yeah, and a lot of early position taken from lottery. They decided to go around Turbine, and unfortunately now it looks like they've kind of found themselves in between a bit of a sandwich here now, and a double kill for Louis V Titan really opens them up for gives them a strong opportunity to get this overshield, pops it, and yeah, it looks like now this fight could be swaying heavily into the favor of Centennials off the bat here.
Yeah, Louis Vuitton able to get 3 kills and OS, but gets picked off trying to get up there in the top tower.
Yeah, excellent shot there, and like that could have stemmed the bleeding quite a bit. I believe it's like 8-6 now, and yeah, it's really starting to hot up.
Yeah, definitely interesting. Kind of seems as if like it kind of carried over there, like you said in the end of that last match. It was getting kind of punchy, and it feels like we kind of have a little bit of this going on. And what a nice flanking collapse over in Big Door, and 3 go down for Centennials.
Hooch with the big brain coming up at the right time, hopping around and getting that damage down onto those garage players. Basically just gave his team a way back into this match. 11-10 now, and you know, things are starting to close up. I think we'll see a lot more of Lottery just trying to move in packs if they can, you know, to kind of negate the slaying prowess that they've seen from Centennials in 1v1s.
Yeah, for sure. They definitely are answering the call here and going back and forth down here in the tunnels. And it looks like Centennial is going to come up with the advantage here, and they basically get a team wipe and overshield. Great timing on that play.
Yeah, John making the error that most of us have made many a time. Forgetting
He said, where'd that repulsor come from?
Yeah. And, you know, it's cost many a life, but fortunately for John, got away with it. Much more of a kind of denial pick there, as it turns out, but very useful one because their team, playing off the back of that, have been able to get a 5-kill lead.
Yeah, 5-kill lead, certainly, definitely something we want here early on, you know, getting a little bit of an advantage, and you can kind of dictate the pace when you have the lead in Slayer, which can always really help out a lot. And yeah, quite a back and forth match we got going on here so far.
Yeah, a dangerous push here now up mid, but it pays off. That's a risky strategy. They're able to get it. 3 dead now for the side of Centennials, and wow, we're back neck and neck. I mean, just like that, this game is turning on a dime. 20-20 now. And yeah, these two teams are putting on a show for us here in this game too.
Yeah, for sure. And Lottery, they are just super connected right now. If you are on Centennial side, you see one Lottery player, expect at least 2 to 3 more. As you can see them collapsing here into garage and window.
Some bad info there on a window position. Unable to get the kill and gets caught out. And I'm not sure how. Oh yeah, no, 3 dead, 2 dead. My apologies for Lottery. And the score is now 24-22.
Yeah, reaching the halfway mark here at Slayer. Centennials look like they're kind of filling in their spots a little bit. Generic still carrying over the momentum from the first game right now, 11-4, and taking heads with him. Generic, don't put the sniper or the shock rifle in this guy's hand. He's a dangerous weapon.
Absolutely. 12-4-4 now, proving to be the difference between the two teams. Knows he's in a precarious position, but he hasn't been found. Oh wait, no, that was a teammate. He got a bit confused, as did we. And although at the end of the day, the fight did go in the favor of Lottery, and wasting those sniper rounds in the end worked out in their favor.
Yeah, definitely a lot of chaos going on right now over at C.
Yeah, wow. Whenever you think that a team has gotten the grasp on this game or on this map, it's just kind of absolutely turned on its head. So I can't wait to see how this mid game plays out as we are at 30-29.
Yeah, you can see Centennials here. They're set up at C, just trying to poke here at the spawns in B, and Centennials taking the advantage here, 2-2 right now, but picking up all that damage and cleaning it up. John already approaching 10 assists with 9 kills.
Very wisely backs off as well. Doesn't need that fight. He got his pick. Now he gets away. 35-31, 36 now. But let's not count out Lottery. We've seen a lot of swings in this map. I normally wouldn't be like. I'm a little surprised. Like, this isn't a massively swingy map, but just the display that's being put on by both teams, it looks to be that way. And now 38-31. It looks like A spawns here for Lottery. Force most likely. And yeah, down back B now. And I don't know how they're going to get out of this kind of bind that they find themselves. Great shots. Oh my god, 2 down from Centennials. No right to win those fights. And now it's 38-35, or 33, my apologies.
Yeah, fantastic play too. As soon as they got those 2 kills, and then they kind of pushed up a little bit looking for the 3rd and the 4th, but they didn't get too greedy. They took what they got, and they started chipping away at that lead. What a great play by Lottery.
Absolutely, and they were definitely at a big disadvantage in that fight, and to come out on top of it was a great play. But I believe the score is what, 36-42. So Centennials still with a healthy lead now, coming into the last moments of this game, and we could see Lottery grind it to a halt, but I wouldn't be surprised if they just decide to throw themselves at it. They're going to win or die by the sword in this map.
Yeah, and look at Lottery going for it right now.
Oh my god. This is just a fantastic display. Wow! This kill needs to be... Oh my god! That was perfect. Like, that was a required kill there from Meat, and gets it. Damage done there, but I think a little less than Meat was expecting. Wisely backs off after seeing how much shields his opponent had. This Piv now is a problem, and he needs help from his bridge player, but unfortunately goes down. Syzygy moving towards Garage out of danger, and it looks like now with 4 the difference, 45 kills in favor of Centennials, we're heading into squeaky bomb time.
Yeah, but Lottery, they like to be a little cheeky here. They could get a couple picks. Trading out primarily here, still only down by 2.
Oh my god, they're coming. It's 46-45. What is happening? Have they got the clutch? Have they got the cojones? Have they got the minerals to come back into this with such little time left in the game? Oh, like 6 kills down, not just moments ago, and now they are tied. But a quick double kill there means that Lottery are now 2 kills away from elimination and need to win these fights. Unfortunately, Sentinels seek them out and snuff out or isolate 1 player, and now Lottery with this overshield. Pooch is just going to look to take as much attention as possible while not dying, hopefully. And we're down now 49-47, but Pooch unfortunately caught out by Syzygy. Excellent play there, heads up.
Exactly, yeah, you couldn't have put it better. It's going to be the players that put in the dirty work too. Who's going to cover the guy overextending? Who's going to cut him off on spawns after the pool? That's really where it's going to be a full team effort to win here on CTF Aquarius.
Absolutely, and following Louis V Titan off the rip here, some good car control, and shots down now into court. Yeah, it looks like they caught out an overextension there, and it allows Louis V Titan to pick up that QT. We love QTs here in HRL, and just kind of patrol, take the first fights, because he's going to be able to get away when the going gets tough, or when the... Oh my god, that was a perfect. I didn't even notice. He was just flashed right out of there, and unfortunately that Dino unable to do the job, and it looks like the flag of Centennials is being run now by Lottery. But as I say that, I believe the runner has gone down, and it looks like there are sufficient numbers there on the side of Centennials to return the flag.
Yeah, not surprised here that Lottery was the first one to get in there and get a flag pull. They've been aggressive this whole match so far. Even when the chips are down, they're still pushing, and they're going to be up in your face if you try to get any kind of control or space on this map. As you can see right here, they're basically forming an eye through car side here, ready to kind of get in position for a pull. They have 3 down, and it looks as if someone's going to pull and someone's going to push the spawners coming up for Centennials here.
Absolutely, and great teamwork there to force spawns over into P. And now I believe Warfiend just making sure there's no one coming around back, but no, the overextension is on, and this fight is big around car 3. It really dictates whether or not this flag will make it home. And yeah, good kind of trading going on there. And that win from KC Generic looked huge, or Syzygy, sorry, but was able to get enough. And look, here we are. The counter cap opportunity has come, and KC Generic trying to get that flag as far away as possible to allow his team the breathing space to return that call. And my god, there we go. Flag number 1 in favor of Centennials. Excellent counterplay there.
Exactly, it was fantastic. And Centennials, they were all on the same page there on that spawn. They all overextended right away to get the counter cap. And look, they're in a position here already for a relay, making things happen quickly here on CTF.
Yeah, and, you know, they're just saying, you know what, you know, I have plans, you know, I just want to kind of, you know, get ready. I need to shower before I head out, you know. I'm meeting up with a few friends for watching a movie or something. Just really trying to close this one out as quickly as possible, it looks like. They've gotten the successful relay now and forced Lottery to pick their fights over on P. Lottery do have a pick, but unfortunately with these gen spawns, it can be a lot easier to protect a flag run going through court.
Yeah, 100% here, and curious to see Centennials here, you know, are they going to pull back, you know, a little bit on the gas here? They got a 2-0 lead. Are they just going to kind of hold the good positioning and keep kind of slaying them out? But you got to be careful, though, with Lottery. We've seen them before. They're continuing to push out. They're looking to get a flag run going here as soon as possible.
Yeah, and I think now what Centennials are likely to do is just kind of allow Lottery to put themselves in, like, you know, low percentage positions, you know, like, and take those fights, and off the back of that work towards getting a cap. I say that now, and 2 down for Centennials. Centennials just spawning back up now, and it looks like this is going to be 2-1. Great capture there, just very routine. Get that flag back as quick as possible. Make sure that the baddies are not live, and yeah. Able to just pull that one out there, nice and easy, with some just great teamwork. And yeah, I think Centennials just need to, like, return to putting their foot in the gas, really kind of putting the hurt on Lottery, making them uncomfortable in these pives and these
Shady.
2v1s. But oh, Shady going up for his team here. Oh, but unfortunately, last gasp, able to take him down, and after a great performance, unfortunately, no flag run available for him at the end of it.
Oh, but yeah, right there, that's what we're seeing right there. That's kind of like the essence of Lottery right there, is that play by Shady. Like, he's going to be up in your face, and he's going for the beatdown, you know. He's not trying to outstrafe you with with his VR. He's looking to come in your face and knock you down.
Absolutely. And when it comes to playing against, like, say, you know, high ability opponents, you know what I mean? Like, I often play with players who are much better than I am, so it's often that you have to kind of grind your way through, you know, play to your strengths and not piv as much as possible. And that looks like what Lottery are trying to achieve here. Unfortunately for them, though, Centennials just able to rack up the kills. But I say that now in my confusion, as the flag has reached yellow court, but unfortunately that's the end of the flag run. Oh,
What a touch.
Unless Gorfiend. Oh, and KC, it's all on him now. Down he goes. That flag's being returned, and Pooch is on his bike. Really needs to get up onto blue flag. He's going to be taking shots, but manages to get in there and get away with his life.
And we got a completely new game here, tied 2-2, and Lottery, you can tell they're in their flow state right now. They're just moving across the map quickly, taking space here. Gorfiend was able to hold top mid, but you see his teammates over at car 3, so all the advantageous spots on the map right now are taken up by Lottery.
Absolutely, and I've got to say, after a slow start, Gorfiend really showing up now for his team, with some key kills. You know, sometimes the stats lie, and, you know, you can see players who have, like, you know, poor kind of KDs or low objective points, but they're doing God's work, and that seems what to look like what Gorfiend is doing unselfishly for his team at the moment. And now meet with an important situation here now, just slow the roll of the reinforcements for Centennials. And yeah, getting this pick onto court. Oh no. Oh, so unfortunate. Pre-nated and taken out. I've seen that movie way too many times.
Yeah, Centennials here, you know, trying to take that car control side here. You can tell them pushing through util, but Lottery not giving it up easily. Already pushing all the way up in there. Generic getting back down a little bit, but
Oh my
Generic
God.
with the smooth moves able to get the pib.
Absolutely anything but Generic. Special stuff here from KC Generic. He's putting on a display for us here all night. And, you know, it's just a testament to Lottery's kind of like stick-to-itiveness and kind of teamwork that they're able to keep this within touching distance with players popping off like that on the other side.
Yep, and here it is, Lottery already getting another pick up here. 2 down for Centennials, and Lottery's in a good spot here to take the lead on the CTF game if they can stop this overextension out of Fridge.
Absolutely, and Gorfiend has a very important job here, just to, you know, exactly kind of negate that. Shots onto Louis V Titan, finishes it off, and in goes the flag. 3-2 now, and just need to get these slays. They need to kill off this push, but as I say that, all 4 dead for Lottery. It looks like Centennials could be getting themselves another cap here. John should have enough time to get those shields back before making the run up to flag, and there it is, 3-all. Perfect counter cap there from Centennials. Excellent play.
Yep, and the same stuff we've been seeing from map 1 and map 2, we're seeing it again here at map 3, and you know, the good thing is we have the equalizer here, Aquarius CTF, so, you know, will Lottery be able to get a map here and continue to push this series, or will Centennial finally close it out?
Absolutely, and I mean, yeah, Aquarius is the most Halo Infinite map, right? You know, like it's very much one of these maps that suit, like, or basically define the game. Everything else should be balanced around how Aquarius plays. And oh my God, 2 dead now, and here comes John. 2 minutes left now with a great opportunity to get the lead. In it goes, and now Centennials are in a very strong position with this little time left. It's going to take a lot of work for Lottery to be able to get into a position to pull this flag again.
Yeah, Lottery right here, they got to be really particular about the spots that they're choosing. I know Centennials here are definitely going to be valuing every life here. John trying to sniff out the util push here from Lottery.
Oh. A couple of kills there now. 3 dead, 4 dead for Centennials. Off this goes down the old car one way. You know, we love to see it. And off goes Gorfield running this flag, and it's all down. I believe to KC Generic, who's down around there. But oh, there it is. Popped in. And now we are all level going into the last minute and 45 seconds of this match.
Yep, and Lottery right now has a numbers advantage against them, but just as soon as I mentioned something, Centennials takes the numbers advantage here. They have 4 up and 2 down for Lottery. They're definitely looking to get a good push here and finish out this game. One last flag cap.
Yeah, and I think this may favor Lottery here a little bit because you know, we've seen a lot of counter caps here for Centennials, but this is next flag wins, baby. I mean, all you have to do is get your toesies with that flag into the... Oh no, but he's unable to get it! And off goes Pooch. Pooch, big job here now. Take as little damage as possible, get that flag up to top base, and make sure that you get it in pronto. But nades out, and KC Generic...
There it is.
Here we go, baby. Game 4. Excellent play from Lottery. I've got to mention as well, these 2 mixed teams are yet to have a victory, and so that's going to change for one of these teams tonight. And you know, we're going to have to see who that's going to be coming into this game 4 with Lottery facing elimination.
100% agree. It looks as if able to get the power weapon C up in S4, making him pay by getting that power weapon off of the rip. And LVT, it looks as if he's got the QT in his pocket and looking to do some work. We saw him do some QT work on Aquarius, and here he is again, up to his old ways.
Yeah, really putting that QT to work, you know. has the option of flying up behind him. Oh wait, no, my apologies. He has the thruster now, and with a player here on. Oh, great one shot there. Needs help from Casey. Casey should clean it up and does. And now they have the opportunity to get the posters and maintain their scoring streak here. And this fight on bottom mid could lead to a big swing in the point advantage for Centennials, but Lottery just keeping themselves in and around. Got A, stemmed the bleeding during that fight on B. And great piv there. And goes down in the end of Pooch, but yeah, the Disruptor's up, baby. Gotta love it. And unfortunately goes down, and maybe not the best advertisement for my baby.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely don't want to. We'll cut that for the ad for the Disruptor. But we'll start a new campaign. We'll start a new campaign tomorrow.
Absolutely. And I've got to say, S4 up there, great position to be in, but I'm unsure as to where S1, 2, and 3 are. So we're seeing now a cap from Generic. Very good solo work here to give his team the opportunity to hold or to slow the bleeding here, as Lottery show up with a beautiful triple cap here now. And Louis V Titan is known and gets a kill out of it. Oh my god, that was... Oh, well, I mean, he had help, but geez, that was still a fantastic play there to be able to win that fight, despite having 2 BRs trained on them, and a great trade there from Meat now as well. Wow, I mean, we're basically tied here as we're at the 50-point mark, and wow, they're really giving us a great game 4 here.
Yeah, quite a battle here going down for B. Looks as if getting trades 2 up for both squads, but Lottery able to lock it down here at B. Yeah, you know, honestly, this is going to be crucial here. Centennials are going to be spawning into A, and so they kind of have to run out of loop or ledge or driveway. Not the most ideal positions, but they're coming out strong, and they're already able to get 2 down for against Lottery.
They need to reset this hill. Oh, unfortunately they don't. They get repulsed out, and now be in control of Centennials. Now, yes, as you say, A is miserable. You don't want to be in A. You want to spawn anywhere but A. But at this moment in time, Gorfiend recognizes how things are playing out, gets his feet onto C, and able to turn on A and turn that for his team. And now the fight returns to B with the sniper in the hands of Louis V Titan.
And Louis V Titan, yeah, you know, already has 6 assists and only 3 kills on there, but he is making plays happen, making really good lives, putting in damage on his team against the other team, and yeah, it's the stuff that doesn't show up on the stat board, that's for sure.
Well, yeah, I mean, a quick shorthand for how well the team is playing together is the assist column, and at the moment it seems to be pretty level. A lot of good fights coming out here. Now, obviously, Lottery would prefer to push C here, now that they have B control, but they need to just make sure that they don't get stiffed by spawners. KC Generic goes down, 2 dead now for the side of Centennials, and they're spawning at A, so Lottery are going to need to start spinning C as quickly as possible, but they decide actually to just take the fight on A, win it with the help of that QT, and yeah, they're able to just start on C now almost for free. So 2 spawning up in A, and we'll see now as this fight begins how they're able to pull it out here.
Yeah, Gorfiend being an absolute fiend right now. I think he's on a 6 killing streak right now, and yeah, he's just circling back and forth on the map, and his teammate Pooch also laying down damage. You know, he's rounding out right now with 12 kills, and yeah, just really good lives right now from Lottery. You can see the kills to death ratio, you know, 12 and 7, 11 and 5, so you know, just making every life count. It was just so crucial here in Stronghold, especially for where you are on the map.
Absolutely, and a complete reversal of what we saw in the first map. We're seeing Lottery now are kind of stretching ahead with the slate in the slaves department, and you know, it's really, they're able to kind of be very efficient off the back of that. They've led that, they've made that slaying advantage and turned it into a 70-point lead now. Sorry, an 80-point lead. coming into the last few, or coming into the last like 75 points here.
Yep, and I've been on the end of Centennials right now. You are in the blender, and you just want anything you can do right now to try to just get the numbers advantage and to get out of these A spawns here. But Lottery, making it difficult because they're up in their face and they're not letting them get out without any damage.
Yeah, you know, fruit, yogurt, ice cream, everything in A is being ground up. And this hold here from Gorfiend, very important. And now with that Centennials player down, they're ticking up again, putting massive time pressure onto Centennials now, 200 points to 89, and they seem to be in great control of the map and very knowledgeable of where their opponents are coming from next. So an excellent display here from the side of Lottery.
Yeah, for sure. You could just see it right there. You know, they're not wasting any time here. They're putting their cursors right where the enemies are coming out on their spawn. And yeah, if you're Centennials right now, yeah, it's difficult right now to try to get anything going. You know, you're just hoping on something right now. But Gorfiend, another killing spree. The guy's on a tear.
Yeah, and these C kills here are very important. Gets a touch, and they're still scoring. They're still scoring, and there's only 15 seconds remaining for them to get this win. And Pooch again, back on his Pooch, looking over the map, not overextending, not giving away his position as he did last time, and it proved to be such a great decision. And now with only 7 points remaining for Lottery, it's all about perfect Halo now for Centennials.
Yeah, you're going to have to play perfect if you really want to make a comeback out of this one. But able to get some points on the board there. And yeah, but unfortunately Centennials, everyone's going to be pushing for this B. And Lottery knows that they're starting to collapse in here on this guy on pillar.
Yeah, and there it is. It flips over, and now that's it. We've got a game 5. We hoped and prayed, and they have to having new strategies, but off the rip here, it's going to be interesting who's going to get their hands onto those rockets. It looks like Lottery, but their player may be down, and there they are, down in Laundry.
And yeah, but Centennials making the move forward. Everybody's baiting the rockets right now, and Generic with that red gun ready to lay some damage down on whoever tries to go for him.
And it looks like they're in the back pocket of FL Shady. Gets that kill off them, and wow, that's kind of opened the things up now for Lottery, who are on. Their hands are hot right now. I don't know that there's much that they can do wrong right now. They've got to be feeling themselves, and yeah, it's going to take a lot of effort here from Centennials. They may want to grind this game down a bit, slow it down, and just get their players into positions where they can exploit their skills.
Yeah, for sure. You know, Lottery right now is a force to be reckoned with, but Louis V Titan able to take down 2 of them there, and looks as if Centennials are gonna force Lottery to kind of slow this game down a bit as they chip away at the lead Lottery has gotten up to this point.
Yeah, and now it's 8-7. Great kill there from Syzygy. And oh no, but unfortunately Gorfiend as well now pops out into a Centennial sandwich and like gets picked off. So this player is unknown at B, so needs to get this kill onto Shady, which he does. Gets a nice trade out of that, does Casey. And yeah, we're seeing now kind of a half and half map hold here for these two teams. Saying that though, mid.
Definitely, yeah, and then also seeing like a really great connectivity too. Like you're seeing, you know, Lottery, like if they're not in an advantageous spot, they're backing up together and they're swinging around and trying the other side of the map here. So just great teamwork from both squads.
This could blow the game wide open here. FL Shady with these rockets. He knows now that there's someone in Cafe. Needs to remember that rockets go through that gate, but not relevant right now. Makes it to red. But I think there's a player missing. Yeah, Louis V, or no, it is KC Generic who manages to take down. Not the most graceful, but able to get it away, that rocket, and with the melee finishing him off.
Yeah, you got to imagine for both these teams right now, they're super hungry for their first win of the season. So a lot on the line here early on in this HRL season.
Yeah, and you can see now we're 3 minutes in, and with scores as they are, like yeah, we could be seeing a long, drawn-out battle here for this Game 5. Oh, SysG caught out here, but manages to get away with their life. Oh, and down goes Louis V Titan into Ali as well. Manages maybe to live just a moment, but is taken down in the end, as is John. And you know, things are really opening up now. 21-15 in favor of Lottery. We could be seeing a fantastic reverse sweep here in the making.
Yeah, just great job of just both teams like trying to get the picks a little bit and then working off that number advantage. And yeah, Gorfiend.
Oh,
moving.
He's just feeling everything, and goes into that piv. Maybe not advisable, but when you're feeling that hot, like those kind of things can happen. 11-4 now. Really, the difference between these two teams when it comes to slays, and.
Yeah. The Ego Chow, it gets an okay by me. You know, I understand the conditions, and you know what? Honestly, it's kind of the way Lottery seems to play. You know, it's more of kind of that they're feeling out the match here and then picking their spots when to be aggressive and baiting out these rockets right here. What a play!
Yeah, down goes Louis V Titan now. The rockets as well. Hiding out on that right. Like, Centennials know they need these rockets, but in their desperation, lose them. And this could really go up to a double-digit lead now for Lottery. But I say that Gorfiend goes down, and it's 2 down now for either team. 8 points the difference. So luckily those rockets haven't yet kind of made that much of an impact. And Syzygy now we're following. The rockets are in Cafe. Most likely 1 or 2 left in there. And it looks like Syzygy has them. 1 rocket left in the tube. This could be the opening kill that allows his team to collapse and perhaps get maybe a 3 or 4 kill run. Oh no, unfortunate there. As misses the rocket, hits the wall, and now Gorfiend 17-7. Mega stuff here. Great double kill. And Louis V Titan takes him out, but he's done his job. He's gone 2 for 1 there, and 8 kills now the difference. And yeah, things are looking hot here for Lottery. They just got to make sure that they don't get a bit too excited. You know, don't get a bit too, you know, eager to get those last 13 kills on the board and give away chips and bits of their lead.
Yeah, and if I'm on Lottery's team right now, I am hyping Gorfiend up, and I'm saying, where are you going? And I'm just following you, just so I can be a cameraman for some of this action.
Absolutely, and Louis V Titan looking to be the player to play off here. Gets a 1 kill with that hot dog weenie cooker, as it is known in HRL, thanks to a certain Grace Face. And a trade out there, and oh wait, 2 for 1. So, oh my god, they're back up now to 2 kills, the difference, and Centennials really coming back into this. That said, Gorfiend, of all people, with the rockets in their hands, gets Syzygy and has the opportunity to get this Tires player who's already been taken out by F1 Shady, and this rocket could be big, allows his team to get some more kills on the board, and there we are, 42-36, just when we thought they were in trouble. A team wipe. The difference now extended by a team wipe. My apologies.
Yeah, for sure. And already here, Centennial stuck in a bad spot, getting trapped inside a PD, and Lottery just laying damage down and getting the numbers advantage and getting 3 down. So it's going to take a little bit of a miracle here for Centennials, but we've seen crazier things in Halo.
Absolutely, and even crazier than that on Halo Rec League. So I mean, this is gonna have to be one of those where, I mean, there is still almost 5 minutes on the board. They just need to play for picks now. They just need to get their 1 and get away. And travel maybe in a pack with 1 lurker. Louis V Titan seems to be the person to do that. Gets some textbook shots down there onto the C-Stairs player. And now just tightening it up, but at the same time now, we have John desperately playing their life. Hiding around here, trying to get their shields back, gets 1, doesn't know there's someone in Red Room, and gets caught out. And 47-40 now, and things are getting very intense. You know, we have, as I always say, we've entered squeaky bum time. And this rocket pull, oh, unfortunate, maybe got up just a few seconds too early, and Gorfine chases it, gets killed for a receipt, and now it's, I mean, if Centennials are able to get these rockets, they might be able to make a game of these last few moments.
Yeah, at the very least here, looks like they're baiting it out a little bit generic, able to get the first kill and almost gets a second here, but
But he goes
it's
down.
detonated. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, and John now has a very important job, but unfortunately, off screen, Centennials player goes down, and that is